Welcome back. You're watching the 7pm Project.
Now, if someone was to steal your identity, what else could they make off with? The internet is making it easier for criminals to get their hands on our lives. It costs just 6 cents to buy a stolen credit card online. $30 can buy you an entirely new identity.
I was really angry. I was in shock and I was actually confused. These things don't happen to me.
Edwina runs a real estate photography service. She needed a small business loan, so recently decided to get a credit check. When it came back, she got quite a shock. Somebody, somewhere, had been busy posing as her.
As you can see, there's pages and pages and pages of applications. They've applied for 22 different loans, ranging, from $3,000 to $4,000 to $10,800, $5,000. And here's the big one, the $397,000 mortgage that they've applied for, all under my name.
Edwina traced the fraud back to a driver's licence stolen when her car was broken into. All the applications took place online or over the phone.
Technology has its advantages, but it certainly has its disadvantages, as in this instance. Whilst I was out playing golf one day, someone was applying for a mortgage in my name.
More and more Australians are finding out their identity has been stolen.
1 in 6 people now say that they've been either a victim of such a crime or they know someone who's been a victim.
Some statistics would say that it's growing at about approximately 30% a year, which is really quite substantial.
Part of the problem is the anonymity which comes with the internet. Cyber criminals are using chat rooms to trade our personal information. Most sites are based overseas, beyond Australian jurisdiction and our laws.
It's difficult from our point of view in Australia to be able to shut down those websites. We do work very closely with our foreign partners, but in some places and in some countries it's exceptionally difficult to be able to enforce those laws. Stolen identities can be used to access finance, make purchases or to cross borders, which comes in handy when you're a cyber criminal.
The smart cyber criminals are very invisible, and the problem is they're becoming more sophisticated than our law enforcement agencies, and that's scary.
New legislation has made it easier for victims to re-establish their credit rating. But until you've done that, you can pretty much forget about borrowing money.
I know it'll be very hard until this information is cleared off my name to have finance or access to finance.
Which has a knock-on effect for a small business owner.
This, I think, has definitely set me back in potentially getting that loan and helping my business, which is my income.
Edwina doesn't know if the culprits were successful in obtaining a loan, but they're still out there somewhere. So what can we do to protect ourselves? Keeping an eye on your credit rating is a start. Experts also advise people to shred personal documents. And don't click on links if you don't know where they're from. But the golden rule?
You simply do not put your information on the internet, because once it's there forever.
The more information you put on the internet, you must consider that it's not necessarily going to one particular person, it's out there for all.
So it might be worth visiting your online profile before someone else does.